This video is double your rideshare income, proven tactics from a veteran driver for veteran drivers. All right, so this job is awesome, being a rideshare driver. I have loved every single bit of it, and there's definitely things you can do to make it better and things you can do that can make it worse. What I'm going to share is 5 what I would call essential concepts that I'm going to humbly offer you today. Things that I think will make you a better driver. Let's face it, some drivers I know in Sacramento make $15 an hour. I always make over $30 an hour. That's nearly a $40,000 a year difference if I'm a full-time driver. And what makes the difference? We're both driving cars. So that's what we're going to cover here. What makes the difference, right? How can you double the amount of money that you're making? And stick around to the end. I'm going to share with you how to manage the daily grind like a pro. So all that and a whole lot more coming right up. Hey everybody, it's Jay Crader with the Rideshare Guy. This is coffee that comes from a machine called a Nestle Dulce Gusto, which came with my apartment, and it's like a Keurig or an espresso machine, except it makes bigger cups of coffee. And yeah, so then I put 2 scoops of stevia and a little heavy cream, and it is fantastic. So that's the coffee. Okay, by way of background, most drivers start out strong. Right? A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of momentum. And then it becomes a job. At some point, driving becomes a job. And so this video is about, well, how do you kind of deal with that as a veteran driver so that you don't plateau, don't drop off in production, but you actually have this nice rise up. Number 1, I say this almost on every video, and it's remarkable to me how many times I get driven to the airport and I say, do you drive for both Uber and Lyft? And they say, no, I just drive for Uber, or no, I just drive for Lyft. And I'm like, oh my God, use both apps. This is like so essential to your success, especially now when demand for drivers is going down because more and more people are driving, right? Our economy is not improving. So more people are out of work. AI is taking over jobs. More people are getting laid off. So and then people say, hey, I know, I got a car. I can just go drive and make some money for my family. So more drivers means less demand per driver. So you got to do everything you can to stay busy. And you can't do it with just, in most cities, you can't do it with just one application. The reason I stay busy is I always have at least 2 fishing lines in the water. And even then, when I'm going, let's say I get an Uber ping and it's 8 minutes away, and it's a $5 ride, you know, it's paying maybe $25 an hour. And then on my way there, in like the next 2 minutes, I get a ping from the other company. And it's a $30 ride, and it's paying me $35 per hour. Well, I'm going to cancel that Uber ride, and I'm going to go take the Lyft ride. And how much more money have I just made simply because I have both apps playing against each other? Okay, number 2, drive peak hours and observe high demand. Well, you know, I'm a morning driver. I like the mornings. The mornings are fantastic for me because I'm a morning person. So I get up, I got energy, I got my coffee. I love to get out. I love to watch the sunset. But that's also when I get the most airport rides from the area that I live. So you got to kind of evaluate, you know, what's your market like? Where are the opportunities? I have a casino near me. I go to the casino first thing in the morning, and I usually get my first ride at the casino. You don't all have a casino near you. Some of you may or may not have an airport, or you may have 2 airports. Every market is a little bit different, and there are certain areas that you know if you go, you're more likely to get a ride. So become a student of your market and become a student of when demand is the highest for the particular areas that you like to drive. Number 3, take care of your vehicle. This job can kill you, okay? It's high stress. I don't care how comfortable you feel driving, there's a part of you that knows that someone can come by in a truck and hit you. Someone can swerve in front of you. I mean, I still remember being in San Francisco and this guy just lost control of his car and he was in like 3 lanes over and he just went like straight across. And I hit my brakes as hard as I could and I skidded and I must have missed him by like 2 inches. I mean, it was unbelievable that I survived that. And only because I was alert, right? And my car had good tire treads. Another thing I remember was I crossed the Golden Gate Bridge and it was raining and I was going down that down part into Marin County and the car in front of me stopped or slowed down suddenly and I slammed on my brakes and since I didn't have much tread, I skidded. And again, I just missed hitting that car and my heart was just beating so hard and I'll never forget that. And I never now drive with tires that don't have a really, really good tread. So take care of your car. So take care of your car for your own safety and take care of your own car so that it looks good and smells good for your passengers, but mostly for your safety because this job can kill you. And you want to be in the safest environment possible so you can relax. You know, get the oil change as often as is necessary. Keep your tires in good shape. Your wipers, when it's raining, make sure your wipers are clean. I would change that every winter and keep it clean. Just keep it clean. So all the windows, you can see clearly out of the windows, right? So these are all key things you need to do as a veteran driver. Number 4, share and earn with referrals. So when I was a full-time driver, I had a little business card and it had my information for getting signed up with Uber and Lyft through my referral code. And monthly, I would make $1,000 to $2,000 because I was turning so many people on to rideshare driving. And especially now when people are getting laid off, it's a great opportunity to get someone started with driving. And they're still offering fat bonuses if you can get someone to drive and perform over the first month. So that's just an advanced way to make some extra money. And it's very simple. Just either have some cards or be able to quickly email somebody your contact information or text them. But start thinking about that. How can you maximize your income in other ways other than just the driving? And finally, number 5 is respect the mission, achieve your goals. So I have found that one of the reasons I always make the money I want to make is because I commit to the goal. And sometimes I'll hit the goal in less time than I expected because, you know, you get some momentum, you get a couple of nice tips and boom, you made your money. And other times it's going to take extra hours in the day. And because I have surrendered to the goal is not a problem. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning about dealing with the grind, because sometimes it feels like a grind. But what you want to do is put yourself in the mindset that I'm going to achieve my goal no matter what. Okay? So my daily goal was $300. My weekend goal was $600. And no matter what, I was going to hit that goal. So some days I can make $300 in like 5 hours, right? And other times it take like 8 hours. So just commit to the goal and make it happen. And just know that no matter what happens, you're going to make it happen. And with that mindset, more times than not, it's going to happen in the amount of time you expect or less. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up with key takeaways. And my key takeaway here is always be learning. Always be learning because that's the key to continuing to improve. Show Me the Money Club is great. Getting this blog, getting these YouTube channel videos is great. And just constantly evaluating how you're doing, right? Keeping track and improving as much as you can, as often as you can. So that's my key takeaway. This isn't gig work. This is a craft. Don't treat it like a hustle. Treat it like something you want to become the master of. And it will reward you not only financially, but in incredible ways of meeting passengers that are pretty awesome, seeing things out in nature that you wouldn't normally see, There's just so many ways that rideshare driving is a fantastic way to make money and be of service in your community. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please give it a like. I really appreciate you watching this with me. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, subscribe, and have a great day. Go tell someone you love them, because that will make their day and it will warm your heart. Even if you feel like, I don't want to say that to someone, go for it. It will just surprise you what a difference it can make in both of your days. Have an awesome day. Be safe out there. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.